When you watch the news every night, you may start to think that we're all clones of each other. Kind of true. A lot of us end up talking the same, but Rick in Clarkston went one step further. He wanted to know, why do all women newscasters have such deep voices? KXLY4's Melissa Luck answers that in tonight's Good Question.
So throughout my life, three things have been pretty consistent. In a choir, I always sing second alto. Telemarketers mistakenly call me sir. And finally, people have always told me that my voice would lend itself to a career in broadcasting.
Beefing up security after the bombings in the Moscow subways.
She's at the top of the broadcasting game. Diane Sawyer has made a name for herself, now anchoring world news right here on ABC. She's credible, she's likable, and of course she has that deep voice that seems to be a trademark for female broadcasters.
24 state bus tour.
Some people who still live in FEMA trailers.
Republicans are none too happy with.
It seems every channel you turn on, the women bringing you the news have that same low voice. Is it coincidence, or is it something they learn?
As a manager, you want somebody who is going to be authoritative and who will be taken by the viewer to really know what she's talking about. And it's not me who decided that a low voice does that. I think it's the viewer.
Dan Garrity has a long history in broadcasting as an anchor and as a news manager. Now he teaches the craft at Gonzaga, and while he spends time on everything from directing to talent coaching, he knows you can't teach someone to speak lower, but he does know it makes a difference.
I have had encounters with people, men and women, with higher voices, and if I were taken to task on it, I think I might have to assign greater credibility to the lower tone, period. That's unfair, but it's reality.
But why? Well, studies have shown women with lower voices are perceived to be more mature than those with higher voices. Speaking with a higher pitch makes you often sound more like a child, which in this field is not a good thing. And totally irrelevant here, men and women with deeper voices tend to have more sexual partners and bear more children. But it's not all good news for us husky-voiced women. Studies also show men find women with high-pitched voices more attractive.
The thrilling event that rolls around every April is back.
Really, it all comes down to what you hear and what you like. And hearing this for 60 minutes a night might not be easy.
Somebody with a knock on their voice, could they work in television? Sure. Would it be a little bit more difficult? You bet it would.
With this Good Question, I'm Melissa Luck, KXLY4 HD News.
If you have a question you'd like answered, no subject is off limits. Just send us an email, goodquestion@kxoy.com.